First we've got to move to go back into session.
I make a motion to reconvene session.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to reconvene.
Setzer?
Aye.
Sanchez?
Aye.
Peterson?
Aye.
We've got 3 ayes.
I make a motion to renew the contract with our city manager.
Second.
I have a motion and a second.
Setzer?
Aye.
Sanchez?
Aye.
Peterson?
Aye.
We've got 3 ayes.
We have no new business tonight, so we'll adjourn as the Guyman City Council. We do GUA next. Okay. I'll call this meeting to order. We've already done the attendance roll call and determination of quorum. Agenda item number 3 is approve the minutes of the regular meeting 11/12/24 and of the special meeting 11/20/24.
I make a motion to approve the regular minutes for 11/12/24 and the special meeting of 11/20/24.
Second.
Have a motion and a second.
Setzer?
Aye.
Sanchez?
Aye.
Peterson?
Aye.
We've got 3 ayes.
We've already done public comments. What we've all been waiting for, and they've been sitting in the wings. I hope they haven't, you didn't leave, did you, John? Okay, I want to introduce John Raring and Amber Wooten, or Amber Wooten and John Raring. They're from Carollo Engineering, and they're going to give us a little presentation on a roadmap that we're working towards on effective uses and reuses of our water. So,
Hi, Mr. Mayor, council people, thank you so much for having us tonight. We were fortunate enough to be able to work with Guyman back in 2017, evaluating some reuse options there related to irrigation and industrial uses. And then most recently, we've been retained to look at some additional water reuse options. And so that's what we'll talk about tonight. Very fortunate in that the City of Guyman leadership and staff have been so proactive in securing Guyman's water future. We heard Mr. Shannon talk earlier about the Mesa Water Project. I know the ongoing conservation efforts have all been tremendous in making sure that your residents have water for today. And the topic of tonight will really look at that longer term water supply reliability and working with Guyman and staff to chart a course for potential future implementation of direct potable reuse. You'll go on to the next slide. So we'll start with just kind of what is direct potable reuse. As you can see from this graphic, it illustrates the current water supply for the City of Guyman. So water is withdrawn from the groundwater wells. It's distributed to your residents and to businesses and industries. It's then collected and treated at your water reclamation facility and then discharged to the Beaver River. If you'll advance one, please. For direct potable reuse, instead of being discharged, that water would be collected, undergo further advanced treatment at the new advanced water purification facility, and then this purified, if you'll advance one more, this purified recycled water would then be blended with your groundwater and distributed for use in your community. Next slide, please. Why could DPR be a good option for Guyman? Let's think about this in terms of kind of alternatives. So we know that there are no nearby streams or other aquifers to tap. And so DPR really does offer a reliable, locally sourced, year-round available supply. It really allows us to make the most of every single gallon that we pump out of the aquifer. And so one comment was wastewater is too precious to waste, and so this really does take advantage of those local supplies. As I mentioned earlier, back in 2017, we looked at non-potable reuse. And so that is essentially using, again, highly treated wastewater for things like irrigation and industrial. And those are absolutely great uses, but they don't fully utilize all of your available supply, right? Irrigation is only partly used around the year. And so going to a direct potable really allows you to make best use of those sources. We might also look at kind of recharging the Ogallala, kind of in a groundwater recharge model. And kind of the concern there is you're going to treat that water to near potable standards, or actually potable standards in Oklahoma's case, but you may not have a one-to-one relationship with that water being withdrawn. We know that groundwater moves. We know that other people have groundwater wells that have the ability to extract it. And so that's why, again, kind of DPR looks like it might be a really nice feasible solution here. And then finally, one last consideration is that as part of the Oklahoma Comprehensive Water Plan, the Oklahoma Water Resources Board recently did an assessment of water management strategies. And so water management strategies are looking at how do we meet the gap between demand and supply. And so in their evaluation, water reuse showed up as a key water management strategy for the Panhandle. And so Guyman pursuing reuse is consistent with kind of other findings that are happening around the state. So.
Okay, if you could advance that next slide for us, thank you. So, Mr. Mayor and members of the council, again, thanks for the opportunity. I'll echo Amber's words there on the opportunity to talk with you tonight about this water supply option and kind of what the path might look like if we were to kind of head down that path as kind of the next evolution of water supply for the city of Guyman. Certainly in recognition of the extreme water challenges that we all recognize here, and it's certainly a very water-aware community. And so I think you're well suited already in looking forward with this. If we could just scroll through these, Amber covered these four, and then move on to the next slide. So obvious question is direct potable reuse, is this proven? Has this been done someplace else? And what this map shows here, it's a really just kind of fresh off the presses tool that's available now to the industry, put together by our colleagues at the Water Services Association of Australia. And what it shows is all the different places around the globe that are either evaluating or already have implemented purified recycled water or direct potable reuse as a water supply component for meeting their community's water needs. And if you could click the next advancement. So today, they've estimated that 30 million people around the globe are already served by potable reuse supply systems. And if we look forward to 2050, we expect that number will nearly double around the globe. In the chart at the right, you can see kind of broken down by North America versus Africa, Europe, Australia, New Zealand, and Asia. You can see kind of the breakdown there. Here in North America, we're far and away more of these systems either being explored or designed and constructed and implemented than any other part of the world. It's really kind of leading the world in potable reuse and in this really efficient way of using our available water resources. You can also see the breakdown there, the color coding. The blue is exploring or education phase. The green is planned, in purple they're in construction, and in the black they're operating and available. So a couple examples there. El Paso Water Utilities is now under design for the largest potable reuse system in the nation. It'll be a 10 million gallon per day system that's now moving forward into construction. There are a couple that are in the planning and construction phases here in Oklahoma as well. City of Norman and City of Bartlesville are both moving down the path of implementing potable reuse systems, not too dissimilar from what we're talking about here. If we advance again, you'll see kind of a breakdown or a zoom into the United States. And you can see that California is really where most of the work has been historically. Orange County Water District in California has been doing this for decades and decades. In that case, they're recharging their aquifer with purified recycled water. I mentioned El Paso will be direct potable reuse, a little different way of doing that. But you can see California is where a lot of the historical work has been done, a lot of implementation work has been done. But you also see there in Oklahoma, there's the number 2 on there. That's reflecting the Norman and Bartlesville systems that are now progressing into implementation. And you even see some interesting things in places where maybe you wouldn't think of them as water scarce kind of traditionally in like out in the East Coast. Now we're starting to see more and more potable reuse happening out there. And so it's not just for water stressed areas, but certainly historically that's where a lot of that initial work has been done. If we can advance again. Okay, another obvious question that comes to mind, is it safe, right? And certainly all those systems that have implemented it are well-designed, well-operated, tightly regulated. What's shown in the background here is a demonstration facility in Southern California that has kind of a multi-barrier process. So if we advance again, when we put in these systems, they do have multiple barriers, both for pathogens and also chemicals. You might think about things like personal care products, other things that are in our wastewater. Of course, we want to purify and remove those to very, very stringent standards. There's also very tight regulatory controls on these. Oklahoma doesn't have regulations at this point for direct potable reuse, but there are regulations on the book for indirect potable reuse, similar to the systems that Norman and Bartlesville are implementing. And we expect that the state would adapt those regulations to the system that we're talking about here. There's also extensive monitoring and sampling that goes hand in hand with this. So tightly controlled systems, very, very high-tech systems, but the technology is absolutely there, and we can absolutely do this in a safe manner. Okay, if we advance again. Okay, so then what are some key steps if we were going to think about what's that roadmap, what's that path look like from here to DPR? First of all, it's going to take time. To do this right would absolutely take time. There's still, of course, fundamentally decisions to be made about whether this is right for the community. But to the degree that we want to think about where implementation might take us or what that path looks like, at a minimum, that'd be a 7 to 10 year path because there's a lot of different steps that need to go into this. I already talked to the regulatory piece of that. We've already initiated some dialogue with the Oklahoma Department of Environmental Quality. They've been very supportive, and I expect that will continue. But that regulatory coordination would need to continue on over time. We'd also recommend initiating and embarking on a formal community engagement program because we know there's going to be a lot of questions about this, and that's natural. But there's good data, good information back there to back us up nationally that can really support those kinds of discussions with the community. We also would recommend demonstration testing. We think that'll be required by ODEQ for a system like this. So it's essentially like a pilot scale treatment facility, so very small scale, but to demonstrate the technologies to prove that we can do that. That comes in a few different kind of benefits to the community. One is to help kind of go hand in hand with that regulatory development, prove it out to the regulators on a site-specific basis, not just in kind of theory or in the abstract. Secondly, it can help with process design refinement, so we can narrow in on design parameters, so we don't have to be so conservative in our design and oversize things, but rather tailor that down to right-size it so that the costs are what they should be and what they need to be, not any extra cost in there. And third, they can also be an important part of community engagement. Hearing about it is one thing, saying, yeah, I know they did it in another community is another thing, but seeing is believing. Better yet, tasting is believing. And so you can see some images there on the right. The first one at the upper left is the direct potable reuse pilot facility that we did with our partners at the city of South Jordan, Utah, in the Salt Lake City area. They've used that for community engagement, regulatory development. At the upper right, you can see there's a demonstration. That was when a mobile demonstration was in place at Colorado Springs Utilities up in Colorado. In the lower left, you can see we offer samples of the purified water. You can compare that back and forth with the tap water. And in the lower right, there's also good opportunities for media coverage. In this case, that was an unexpected opportunity for me to get my mom in the national news. She showed up to the tour that day. They happened to have our AP reporter there, and it got out, spread around the country. But there she is sampling the purified recycled water. Last one on the list here is funding strategies. No doubt this will be an expensive endeavor, but relative to the other alternatives out there, there really aren't many good alternatives for water supply. You're already doing good work on the wells and the well field expansion, but beyond that, the long-term picture, they're all expensive. But this is a good, locally controllable, drought-resistant supply opportunity. And so to help with that, funding strategies is a key piece of this. And you've already got some good folks on board helping out with that. with some advocacy work with Susan Paddock and her partner. And I think they were going to be attending remotely today. They apologize, they couldn't be here in person, but they're certainly well connected, and I think will be good partners in helping us kind of look for outside funding opportunities for that as well. And then if you can advance, that concludes our remarks. We'll be around this evening if you want to visit more about kind of the discussion that we've had here this evening.
Thank you so much.
Very good.
And if anybody from the audience would like to visit with them, they'll hang around for a little after the meeting and ask them any questions you might have. We've been working on this, for about 12 years when we started our first conversation about this probably. It's been a lot of ups and downs, but here we go.
Yeah, Mr.
Let's
Mayor,
start
that's, that first work that we did was looking at the reuse feasibility study for the city. And that's the one that identified that we could do non-potable reuse with irrigation and industrial uses. But again, as Amber pointed out, that would really kind of underutilize the available resource. And so to make the most out of every drop that we get out of the groundwater, potable reuse is really the best strategy for that.
Okay. Well, thank you all, and
Thank you.
we'll go on to the next one. Agenda item number 6, we're going to table this till the special meeting. Can I have a motion?
Yeah, I make a motion to table item number 6.
Second.
Have a motion and a second.
Setzer?
Aye.
Sanchez?
Aye.
Peterson?
Aye.
3 ayes.
Agenda item number 7 is just a discussion and possible action to approve resolution number 24-06, a resolution of the trustees of the Guyman Utilities Authority of the City of Guyman, Oklahoma, a municipal trust establishing an investment policy for the Guyman Utilities Authority. We do this every year, so do I have a motion?
Make a motion to approve resolution number 2406, a resolution of the trustees of Guyman Utilities Authority of the City of Guyman, Oklahoma, a municipal trust establishing an investment policy for the Guyman Utility Authority.
Second.
Have a motion and a second.
Setzer?
Aye.
Sanchez?
Aye.
Peterson?
Aye.
We've got 3 ayes.
Agenda item number 8, we're going to need to table that one also. Could I have a motion?
Make a motion to table item number 8.
Second.
Have a motion and a second.
Setzer?
Aye.
Sanchez?
Aye.
Peterson?
Aye.
We've got 3 ayes.
Agenda item number 9 is the same thing. I'd like to have a motion to table.
Make a motion to table item number 9.
Second.
Have a motion and a second.
Setzer?
Aye.
Sanchez?
Aye.
Peterson?
Aye.
We've got 3 ayes.
Agenda item number 10 is discussion and possible action to approve a contract between the City of Guyman, the Guyman Utilities Authority, and Superior Services and Supply, LLC, for the Guyman Lagoon Rehabilitation Project for $6,798,062.00. Any discussion, information, Mr. Shannon? We're going to table that one? I'm sorry. So let's have a motion to table that one.
Let's make a motion to table item number 10.
Second.
Okay, have a motion and a second.
Setzer?
Aye.
Sanchez?
Aye.
Peterson?
Aye.
We've got 3 ayes.
Agenda item number 11, new business, we have none. Agenda item number 12 is reports from the city manager and council members. Do you have anything you want to add tonight? Go ahead.
I'd like just to do another thank you to the Chamber of Commerce and Main Street and also Home for the Holidays Committee and all that whole group. Without the sponsors and the collaboration and teamwork, that would not be at all possible. And it's with everybody and a lot of the people in this room that help out with that. So thank you for everybody that's put a hand in that help, and I hope it's a great month for everybody, and go out and visit that train because it's a pretty cool deal. The lights at the park there let the kids play while they're waiting on their train ride. I mean, it's a great thing. So I appreciate everything all the effort that's gone into that.
Nothing?
No.
Okay.
Nope. Silence. I know, surprising, right?
Well, anyway, I don't have much. I'd like to thank first, we got, some of us were able to attend the employees banquet this first part of the week, or it was last week. Anyway, it's Christmas. But really enjoyed it. You know, as we've stated several times in some of our budget messages and other things, the folks that work for the city are the city. You guys are what makes this deal click, and we appreciate every one of you. So we wish you a Merry Christmas, and I know we'll be doing some other things, and that's all I've got. So with that, we'll stand adjourned. We'll re-adjourn as the Guyman Airport Authority. We've already done the call this meeting to order. We've already done the attendance roll call and determination of quorum. Agenda item number 3 is approve the minutes of the special meeting of December 12th, 2023.
Make a motion to approve the minutes of the special meeting of December 12th, 2023.
Second.
Have a motion and a second.
Setzer?
Aye.
Sanchez?
Aye.
Peterson?
Aye.
We've got 3 ayes.
Agenda item number 4 is discussion and possible action to approve resolution number 2401, a resolution of the trustees of the Guyman Airport Authority of the City of Guyman, Oklahoma, a municipal trust, establishing an investment policy for the Guyman Airport Authority.
Make a motion to approve resolution number 24-01, a resolution of the trustees of the Guyman Airport Authority of the City of Guyman, Oklahoma, a municipal trust, establishing an investment policy for the Guyman Airport Authority.
Second.
Have a motion and a second.
Setzer?
Aye.
Sanchez?
Aye.
Peterson?
Aye.
We've got 3 ayes.
Agenda item number 5 is discussion and possible action to approve the renewal of the airport lease agreement with Greg Downing for an additional 3-year term ending December 31st, 2027. Lease attached. And Mr. Shannon, your staff's recommendation?
Definitely, I do pass. Mr. Downing's done an excellent job for our fixed-base operator, so we recommend it. Staff recommends passage.
Okay.
Make a motion to approve the renewal of the airport lease agreement with Greg Downing for an additional 3-year term ending December 31st, 2027.
Second.
Have a motion and a second.
Setzer?
Aye.
Sanchez?
Aye.
Peterson?
Aye.
We've got 3 ayes.
Agenda item number 6 is discussion and possible action to approve the airport leases for 2025. There's a list attached, and most of them are renewals.
This comes as a recommendation from the airport board themselves for a due pass. So.
I make a motion to approve airport leases for 2025.
Second.
Have a motion and a second.
Setzer?
Aye.
Sanchez?
Aye.
Peterson?
Aye.
We've got 3 ayes.
Okay, that's all we've got, folks, so I declare this meeting adjourned. Thanks, everybody, for coming.
Industrial
Nope,
Authority.
we have industrial authority.
Oh, I forgot, I was trying to get through quick.
So close.
Well, we're not through yet, we're through with that one.
As I say, I thought I saw 4.
Yeah, Guyman Industrial Authority. I'll call this meeting to order. We've already done attendance roll call and determination of quorum. We need to approve the minutes of the special meeting of December 12th, 2023.
Make a motion to approve the minutes of the special meeting of December 12th, 2023.
Second.
Have a motion and a second.
Setzer?
Aye.
Sanchez?
Aye.
Peterson?
Aye.
We've got 3 ayes.
Agenda item number 4 is discussion and possible action to approve resolution number 2401, a resolution of the trustees of the Guyman Industrial Authority of the City of Guyman, Oklahoma, a municipal trust establishing an investment policy for the Guyman Industrial Authority. Resolution is attached.
I make a motion to approve resolution number 2401, a resolution of the trustees of the Guyman Industrial Authority of the City of Guyman, a municipal trust, establishing an investment policy for the Guyman Industrial Authority.
Second.
Have a motion and a second.
Setzer?
Aye.
Sanchez?
Aye.
Peterson?
Aye.
We've got 3 ayes.
We're adjourned now. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
It's funny that we have to say a municipal authority. It's like, yes, we understand that.
Well, you gotta do it. You gotta do it right. Oh, they should have put those plug-ins up high.
Merry Christmas. Yeah, let me know in the special meeting.